Alright, hi guys, and welcome back to another video by yours truly. So if you are new here, my name is Jazmin Gonzalez. I've been into fitness for a couple years now. I've been weight training for a couple years now. So I've basically just been here on YouTube documenting my journey, having you guys be a part of my fitness journey and all of that. I hope in this video you guys are able to pick up a few tips, take some notes, and apply it to your fitness journey and life if you want to as well. I'm gonna be giving you guys all of the details on my lean bulking journey. It has been going super well and I'm super excited to let you guys know everything that's been going on, everything that I've been doing, diet changes and all of that. So let's go ahead and get this video started. You already know what's up! I'm just kidding. I'm so excited for today's video because I have been on a journey and I'm super excited today because it's leg day. I want to bring you guys to the gym with me as well. I am gonna be doing a little bit of makeup, but okay, enough talking about what the fuck is gonna happen. I kind of don't like to ramble on and be like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. So let's go ahead and drink this. Spicy as fuck. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some stretching today. Oh my god, dude, you guys, to be honest with you guys, I have not been keeping up with my stretching. December and a little bit in the beginning of this month, which is January, I don't know why, I just kind of stopped doing it, and I've been stretching every single day since 2018. I've gotten super flexible, and literally by not doing it for a month, I noticed a difference in my flexibility. It's not that bad, but I did notice that, you know, some stretches are a little bit hard. So I'll show you guys a quick time lapse of basically what I do. Also, I've created a new corner in my room. This is where I do my home workouts. I'll have a link for you guys if you guys want to check out this mini dumbbell rack. All right, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Let's get started with our day. Alright guys, so my camera actually died kind of at the end of my gym makeup, but as you guys can see, this is what it looks like. I'm currently going down the stairs, so sorry if there's a bunch of echoing. It's kind of late now. It's around 1 o'clock. Heading to the gym now. I'm gonna try to like hurry up and probably just record one set of everything. And I also drank a protein shake before leaving. Yes sir, made it to the gym. Gotta put the beats on in the car. No pre-workout, just vibes. But yeah, my own like excitement just honestly gets me hyped up for the gym. I am feeling a little bit tired. Around this time, like 2 p.m, 3 p.m, for some reason, I'm just like, yo, I wanna take a nap. Gotta start playing the music already before we head in and get into the mood. But yeah, I'm very tempted to buy an energy drink. If you don't know, EHP Labs has came out with their own energy drinks. My favorite one is pina colada, but I ran out already. Let's go. Let's go ahead and get started and get into the juicy details. I know so many of you guys are interested in this. A lot of you guys don't really know what this stuff is about. You guys want to know how to go about it, benefits, cons. Like I said, you guys asked me a bunch of questions on my Lift Like Jazmin Instagram, which I was so happy about because we want to know all the details, and the questions that you guys asked me were really, really good. I do want to go into basically the basics of a lean bulk, why I'm doing it, and what is a lean bulk, and basically how to go about it. So the difference between a regular bulk and a lean bulk, it's not necessarily, I feel like now, it's not too different. I feel like back then, the bulks that people would do, they would go about their bulks and do it in a dirty way. A dirty bulk would consist of junk food, eating as many calories as you possibly can. You weren't really health conscious. You didn't think about the actual foods that you were putting into your body. Just to put it out there, I am 5 feet and 2 inches for those of you guys who are curious. My lowest weight was 98 pounds, so I was more on the thin side. Right now I do currently weigh around 130 to like 134. Looking back at what I was eating in those days, I was pretty much doing a lean bulk whenever I was, you know, eating at a surplus. I did go through times where I was eating maintenance calories and then I was like, okay, I'm trying to gain weight, like I was saying. So a lean bulk, now I feel like it's more of a like, duh, this is a bulk. But I do personally like to say lean bulk because I feel like people still kind of getting their calories from like not so healthy foods. Not putting that down, but just saying. So I explained a dirty bulk, so now let's go into a lean bulk slash your regular more healthy bulk. So with a lean bulk, you are more aware of the foods that you're putting into your body, and most of the meals that you are eating are home cooked, and I especially prefer to do it that way because I know exactly what is in my food. Personally, for me, during a lean bulk, I still like to have my meals cooked from home. The only difference in this lean bulk, which I actually really enjoyed, was pretty much the whole month of December. I was still aware of what I was eating. I wasn't just like, I want to order this, I want to order that, I want to get whatever the fuck I want. No, I was still pretty much like eyeballing what I was eating, trying to guesstimate the amount of calories that I was eating in those meals that I did decide to have out. I mainly was only eating out for breakfast, and it just felt so good to have that freedom for me. Of course, for a lean bulk, I feel like you don't have to be as strict with your meals just because you do have more calories to work with. Like I said, I wasn't just eating whatever, I was mindful of what I was ordering, and it's been years that I've let myself not worry about what I'm eating. I have been tracking my food since 2014 and we're in early 2022. Add those years up, that's a lot of fucking time to be tracking food. Of course, I was still being mindful of my calories and all of that. I wanted to push myself, I wanted to make myself uncomfortable with something that old Jazmin wouldn't have done. My goal is to gain weight, the majority of it being muscle mass. It's inevitable for you not to gain body fat unless you're one of those people, I guess, doesn't gain a lot of body fat, but I feel like everybody is bound to gain some body fat. And with that being said, your genetics do play a really big part on how your body fat is distributed throughout your whole body. Some people gain body fat or weight, whatever, in their lower body first. Some people don't really gain in their tummy area, shout out to them. And that also goes with muscle building. I've seen and I've heard people talk about like, oh my god, I'm trying to grow my glutes and they're just so stubborn. My biceps are super easy to grow, but X and Y isn't. So like I said, your genetics will play a part on how your physique looks and how it develops and all of that. So of course, with doing any bulk, basically what that means is just that you're in a caloric surplus. I personally do anywhere between 100 to like top 300, and then I monitor how my body is progressing, and if I feel that I'm not gaining the weight that I want to fast enough, then I'll go ahead and add more calories. So to recap, a dirty bulk is basically when you're eating what the fuck ever you want, you're eating junk food, etc. And then a lean bulk is being more mindful about the foods that you're consuming, which are going to be a majority of more healthy foods, whole foods, nutritious foods. One of my most asked questions that I've seen throughout this journey that I've been on, you guys are so curious on what my cardio is like. I feel like when people hear cardio, you instantly think doing HIIT, basically doing cardiovascular activities that are super high intensity. And when I say that I still do cardio on the daily, by that I mean that usually my cardio is just a simple walk outdoors. Here and there I'll do a hike, or I'll take a walk on my treadmill for, it could range from 20 minutes to 45, but that's basically what I mean when I say that I still do cardio daily. I'm not doing cardio because I want to burn calories. I'm not doing cardio because maybe I ate a little bit too much. I'm simply doing cardio because it's good for my health, it's good for me, it's good for your heart. So if you don't do cardio, it could just be a simple walk. If you don't do it, I highly recommend for you guys to start including that into your day. A specific question that I got was, says, how do you maintain strong, thick legs with such a small waist? As a petite girl, do I have to bulk regularly and then start lean bulking? Help, I'm lost. Genetics are gonna play a role into how your physique develops and how it looks. Some people will naturally have a smaller waist to create that hourglass illusion, your waist being smaller. You are gonna want to build up your legs, and I do want to build up my upper body so bad. Girl, I've been working out for a couple years now, and the fact that I do not have a shredded upper back yet is disheartening. So she was asking, how do I maintain strong and thick legs? So for you to even have that, you would have needed that muscle already built. So you're gonna want to build your lower body, and you're also gonna want to build your upper body, your shoulders, your back. You want to also build up your quads, because that's gonna give you that more of an hourglass look, very curvy. And she also asked, do I have to bulk regularly and then start lean bulking? My advice to you would be, stay at your maintenance calories or at a slight surplus, and that way in the process you don't gain that excess body fat that you might not want. And when you are in that calorie surplus, of course it is easier for your body to be able to build muscle. Can you bulk if you haven't hit your target weight and have some unwanted fat still, or is it best to wait to bulk till the excess fat is gone? So to me that sounds more of a recomp phase. When you do a recomp, aka recomposition, aka losing body fat, gaining muscle, if you still have body fat to lose and that you want to lose, either you can stay at your maintenance calories or just go in a slight deficit. That way you are consuming less calories, which in turn that's gonna help with losing body fat and weight. And another option you have is to go into like an actual calorie deficit where maybe you're under 300 to 500 calories. That of course is gonna give you the results that you're looking for if you're trying to lose body fat, if you're trying to show your muscles more. And with this fitness journey and the progress and the results that you get, your body, I promise you, is going to change regardless. But as long as you're consistent with everything, you're weight training to your max, eating the right foods, you're hitting your protein goal every single day, your physique is going to change. So let's get into a new topic, a different question. Is there a specific routine you should do for a lean bulk? Only sticking to push, pull, leg, etc. There is no workout routine that you need to do. The only workout routine that you need to do is a workout routine that's gonna get you to what you want, to your physique goals, to your level of endurance. If you want to work out like an athlete, if you want to work out for strength, if you want to work out more towards aesthetics, if you want to include crazy intense cardio, if you want to do CrossFit, any of that is going to change your physique. So choose what you want to do. But like I said, you have all of these different styles of training that you could choose from. Some people aren't a fan of bodybuilding. Some people want to just work out because they want to work out. So there isn't a set workout routine or exercises that you need to do specifically for a lean bulk or a bulk in general. Choose the training style that is best suited for you and your physique goals. So let's get into a little bit of my workout schedule. I already told you guys about my cardio and all of that. So now let's get into the weight training portion. So pretty much my weight training has stayed the same except for the amount of weight I'm pushing and all of that. Of course, progressive overload is queen, progressive overload is king, progressive overload is God. With weight training, you're going to always need to create a stimulus to be able to keep growing your muscles. So with that being said, if you're looking to build muscle, progressive overload. If you're looking to build up your strength, progressive overload. So basically what that means is you up your weight either weekly, bi-weekly. You could also take a deload week if you're feeling like your body feels very fatigued and exhausted. But basically you're increasing your weight. It can mean that you're increasing the amount of reps that you're doing. You're decreasing the rest time in between every set that you're doing. Maybe you're adding a little bit more drop sets. Maybe you're adding more supersets. So all of those things are going to be creating a shock to your body, aka a stimulus. That's why when beginners first start weightlifting or working out or anything, they are so sore the next day or immediately after because it's something new that's happening within their body. So we were talking about my workout schedule, but yes, I do hit legs 3 times a week, at least 2 times a week. I'm not changing up my workouts like crazy. I do sometimes switch switch my exercises here and there just to, you know, jazz it up a little bit, have some change so I'm more excited to do something. And for upper body, I am trying to hit upper body at least 2 times a week. You guys get the vibes. So I thought this was a really good question because I feel like I used to deal with this a lot more in the past. How to deal with the body dysmorphia that sometimes comes with a bulk. So one really important thing to remember is that you are going to be gaining weight. Your body is going to be growing. Your body is going to be changing. Your gym clothes, your clothes in general that you wear on a daily basis, it's most likely not going to fit the same. For some people it may, like I said, genetics play a part on how your body develops and how it progresses. But before the clothes and stuff, let's kind of dive deep into the mental aspect of it. In my opinion, when I was at my fittest, my leanest, tell me why I was still insecure. There were pictures that I was too insecure to post because I didn't think I looked good enough. There was a lot of workout videos that I wouldn't post because I was like, oh my god, my ass doesn't look big. So looking back at that time in my life and thinking back about how I felt about myself, how I didn't feel like I was good enough, I just know that I need to appreciate my body at whatever stage that it's at. No matter if I'm leaner, average weight for my body, I've really emphasized this with myself to really appreciate and love my body at every stage. So thinking about this journey in that way is gonna help you a lot because it is a phase in your life. If you don't like that you're gaining the body fat, the weight, you can stop or you can push yourself, go through that uncomfortable feeling, and I promise you that as long as you're trying and you're seeing everything in a positive way, your mindset is going to change. So now let's go back into what I was talking about with your gym clothes and your clothes in general. So your clothes might not fit you the way you want it to fit. Your clothes isn't gonna fit you the same way it was fitting you before. It's gonna be tighter, maybe in the legs, glutes, maybe in the waist. So I do want you to remember that. Remember that your clothes might not fit you. It might not look super flattering as it used to, but that's when you say, okay, I need a bigger size. Just know again that this is a phase in your life. Like I said, you need clothes that's going to actually fit your body. So that's a big thing that I learned. There's shorts that I can't wear right now because if I do, it doesn't flatter my body. It doesn't make me feel good. So I highly recommend to find clothes and to purchase clothes that's really gonna flatter how your physique looks at that time. But again, if you do have clothes that fits your body really, really well, that goes for anybody. It's gonna look better on you because it's the right size for you. All right, guys, let's fucking get into it. I look different right now. Different makeup, I think different hair. So basically my camera ended up dying. So let's go ahead and finish up. I will be answering a few more questions for you guys. I feel like I did answer the most important questions, the basics and foundations of all of this and diet changes that I've been making. So I do want to answer just a little bit more specific questions that you guys have for me. If you don't follow me on my fitness page at Lift Like Jazmin, go ahead and do so. That way, if you want to get some questions answered yourself and ask me any of your specific questions that maybe I didn't answer so far yet, you can go ahead and ask me in the comments. What can you do if your glutes are dormant? So one thing that I did do in the beginning of my fitness journey that I've kind of stopped doing recently, which I do want to get back into because I do feel like this played a really big part on my glute development. So that would be glute activation. So by that I mean doing any warm-up exercises before you get into your leg day with bands. So what I like to do is crab walks, again with a resistance band. I like to do glute bridges. You can do lunges, but kind of bias the glutes a little bit more by leaning forward. Another great glute activation exercise that you can do with a band are standing leg kickbacks. It does take up some extra time though, so keep that in mind. So if you're doing glute activations before your leg workout, that could be 10 minutes to 20 minutes extra that you're at the gym or that's added to your workout. So I feel like that was one of the reasons why I kind of was like, okay, people are saying you don't really need it, especially all these people on TikTok. They're spewing so much fucking information that you kind of don't know what to believe and who to believe, because people will say that yes, this is an effective workout that you can do. No, this is not an effective workout. Don't use bands. Again, just trial and error, see if it works out for you. Like I said, it did work really well when I was doing it, so I gotta get back on it too to get these glute gains. So the reason why I decided to do a lean bulk for myself is because I kind of felt like, you know what, I have this body fat that I don't really mind having at the moment. I want to gain strength. I want to build up my quads, which I have been doing, and yes, of course, I wanted to gain overall more muscle. Like I said previously, the more calories that you're consuming, the easier it is to get stronger at the gym because you have more energy. The easier it is for your body to be able to build more muscle mass as well. So that's why I personally went into a lean bulk phase, and I also just wanted to try it myself. I forgot what I was saying. So anyways, my goal is to, of course, not put on so much excess body fat, and to, of course, build up my upper body and to really build up my lower body. And I'm thinking early February, I might go into a mini cut and keep an eye on my progress and how my physique is looking. And then I'll decide if I want to stay at around a maintenance calorie or if I want to continue to cut down. Best high carb and calorie meals. I feel like a serving or two of rice, you can really rack up those calories. Pasta is really good. You can eat a couple of slices of bread, or again, you can double up your serving sizes, and that's gonna give you more calories for your meal. I hope that any of these tips are helpful for your fitness journey, mentality wise, dedication wise, discipline wise, consistency wise, and all of that. This is a lifestyle, meaning that it's gonna go on for years and years until you die. Don't stress about it. You don't have to be perfect with it. So if you're still watching this video, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching. And if you still have more questions for me, feel free to leave that down in the comment section down below. Maybe I didn't answer a specific question that you had for me, so go ahead and leave that down below and I'll be replying to all of your guys' comments. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for watching my video, and I will see you guys in my next YouTube video. Bye!